is what I'm going to show you next right here. So I've got the set of Atico plat cutters, and I'm going to use the 2 biggest ones out of the set. So I will take a piece of the fondant, roll it out, make sure it's not going to stick. And then the background I textured, and this is again out of the Autumn Carpenter floral texture set. And this is the one that has some of Paisley design on it, but it's also got flowers, so it's perfect for a girly Western cake. So then I'll go ahead and take my plat cutter and cut, lift this back up, and then I'm going to roll this back out, but not quite as thin. I'm going to keep it a little bit on the thicker side, just so it stands out a little bit more since it's a solid against the floral. So I'll go ahead and cut that and lift it up. And this can get a little bit of water on the back. And that's going to go right in the middle. I get this cornstarch off my hands because it's getting all over my black. So what I can do is go along the side here and get rid of that. And then I'm going to take one of the crosses that I made earlier, little water on that, and place that right in the center. Press down gently, because remember they're fragile. And then pick this up. Okay. Then what I'll do is I'll put some shortening on the back of this, again, because it's a little heavier. I don't want it to slide down. You can always add water around the edges after you get it on. And I've got 2 on here. I'm going to put 1 more right in this area here, centered between the other 2. Okay, and then just press that on. Like I said, around those edges, now that it's on, I can go ahead, well, let me make sure it's in the right spot, because I can still move it at this point. I'm actually going to move it up and over, or no, I mean down and over, not up and over. Okay, now I'll take a little water on some of those edges. And voila. Okay, so there we go. All right, so I got water down here. That's not good. So try to get that off as soon as you can. I still need to add some little silver things here. I've got some in the freezer. But let's move on. Let's go ahead and add some more rope here to this tier, and then we'll do a border of rope on that top tier. Actually, let's do the top one first. Top one, I'm going to use the extruder, which is clay extruder. And you just want to make sure your fondant's kneaded up. If it's too dry when it goes in, it's going to be too dry when it comes out. That's right, you heard it here. So I'm going to go ahead and take this, pop it in here. Okay, try to fill it as much as possible, and then screw this down. So you get this at cake supply stores or craft stores. And twist. So it's real easy to twist first because you're compressing it, and then it gets a little tougher. I try not to hold it up too much. I don't want it to stretch. Okay, and then I'll bring this over here. Like this, and then I'll roll in opposite directions. Okay, then I'll need a little bit of water around the base. I'm actually going to start in the middle, in the front, believe it or not. Or maybe not in the middle, I'll start off to the side. It looks good. Okay, then here what I'm going to do is just kind of twist this up a bit. Like that. And then cut it. And get some little scissors like this. Get it to stay. And then I'll just take the scissors on the end, make little cuts with the rope. So these are just small embroidery scissors.